We are good, people. How are we doing? With you in just a moment. Just a moment. We should be live. Not popping up for me just yet. Okay, I think we're good. Getting the community post rolled out. Bear with. Few seconds. Oh my god, I cannot type today. Okay, that's done. Paging the Discord. And we're good. YouTube Studio tab is here. Sorry, bear with me, people. Almost there. Almost there. I really wish this... I mean, there probably is an automated system for this. I don't know why I'm talking. Hold up a second. What's up, Angel? What's up, bro? How you doing? Look at my eyebrow, by the way. It's kind of hidden. My hair is actually... You would never notice. There is a false plaster on my... Was okay? What's up, man? How you doing? Oh my god, I look so red today. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's been an interesting turn of events for today, which I will get stuck into. Just adjusting my lighting. Trying to get this perfect. Okay, I could add some natural daylight in it, but... I like the manufactured light. It's looking fine. But how are we doing, people? How are we doing? It's good to be back with all of you. It's fine day. The GOAT is live. I won't go that far, Avdol, but thank you for the kind words. I hope you enjoyed the latest video. That goes for all of you, actually. I know it took so long to come out, but it's there. It's done. The Francis Ngannou video on the channel. Of course, you can get early access on the Patreon. But on YouTube, if you want to wait a little bit longer, that's fine. It doesn't really... It shouldn't change. In terms of upload schedules, I know I'm a bit more loose with that now. It shouldn't really change. So... You're still getting videos at normal times, but the Patreon's there if you want to get them early, along with a load of other benefits. I actually recorded some Patreon stuff today for some of the various tiers, so I will plug that right now, because I'm going to do it every stream, because I keep forgetting, and it's my channel. I can do what I want. Chandler still got one dude on his mind. He does, man. He does, doesn't he? There you go. I'm going to pin that. So if you want to join it, you can. Feel free. W thumbnail. Yeah, I don't know which one you're seeing. There's three. There's three you're seeing. Two of them are pretty similar, but... I'm doing some A/B testing on that, so you might see a different one to someone else. But I actually worked with the designer partially and then changed it myself, so it was a bit of a collaborative effort. It's all love, man. No sweat. You enjoy it. It's one of my best videos, bro. It's one of my favorite videos I've ever worked on, and for good reason. It's like a hell of a lot of time, but it's done. It's there. It's been made. I'm very proud of it, so I hope you do enjoy it. Do let me know how you think of it. Next time you're on stream, hit me up, man. Let me know what you thought. And that goes for all of you. I'd love to see your thoughts. If you have watched it. If you haven't, go watch it. Go watch it right now. Because it's some of my best work. Along with my Volkanovski video. Man, it's cooking. It's cooking. Also, just to show you the power of title changes, I changed my Paddy Pimblett documentary. I just changed the title, and now that's just been picked up by the algorithm, and it's just chugging along, which is wild. Shows you the crazy amount of influence YouTube algorithm has on titles and stuff. It's pretty crazy. Again, that's a great video too, so check that out as well. I just saved it. Watch it later tonight. Thank you, brother. Enjoy it. Watch it while you're eating your dinner or something. Any of that. Great thumbnail. Thank you. Thank you. Again, it was partially with a designer, but only for little details. The original concept was mine. Plus, again, a lot of the detail changes was also mine. But the guy I worked with, he did the sort of 3D effect with the halo and the horns. I couldn't really get that with Canva. I couldn't get it down, and I couldn't get it. Just certain details I couldn't get down right, so I needed to commission that, and then the rest was all me. We went through a lot of renditions, though. So, again, I don't know which one exactly one you're seeing, but they're all pretty similar. Well, two of them are. There's three thumbnails that it rotates through. I don't know which one you'll be seeing. But they're all pretty good. Ilya versus Arman. Who wins? I'm with Ilya, man. I'm with Ilya. all day on that. I think he's just got the power to finish the fight. And I don't know. I just think Ilya's that guy. There's no one beating him right now. What does the crown mean on it? It's a new YouTube feature. I don't know. It's something to do with chatting. Top fans. I don't really know. But it's, mate, I ain't got a clue. Ilya knocks Islam out. I think he does too. Academic post. Yeah, he did. I actually sent me the link the other day. I was having a little skim through it. Very long video. That's going to bang for him, by the way. Oh, shit. He's premiering it right now. You guys better not go and watch that. Go over and watch that shit. Don't leave me. Do not leave the chat, all right? I want you staying here. I'm going to say hello in his chat, though. Say hello from the stream. That'd be funny. I like causing mischief. I'm a BJJ IMO's why he loses. I wouldn't go that far. I think he's skilled in pretty much every area. I think if you're looking at his jiu-jitsu, his wrestling, his clinch work, and also his striking, which I actually stand by, is very, very underrated. He's good everywhere. I just think Topuria is also good everywhere, but has that power equalizer, which is why he's going to win. If you make that a main event, I mean, it's a title fight, of course. It's going to be 25 minutes. That's 25 minutes Ilia Topuria has to find the chin. Where am I from? London, man. UK. London all my life. We would never leave the GOAT? Nah, I wouldn't go that far. But thank you. I appreciate the high praise, brother. I appreciate it. Again, listen. Look at my fucking plot. Look at my cut on my head. I know I mentioned it right on the stream earlier. I wish I could say it, guys. I wish I could say I did it in training. I did it while training jiu-jitsu in a rogue bit of sparring. I caught a flush shot or something cool and epic, but no, it was not that cool, man. We are, man. We're stalking each other. Yeah, no, I fucking cut my eyebrow. I hit my fucking head on the door handle today. I reached down to grab a package, and I got cooked. I literally split my eyebrow open, and there was blood everywhere. So that was a great start to my day. So it wasn't from anything sparring related. It was just me being a straight dumbass. Nah, my hairline's fine, bro. I've just got a fat forehead. My hairline's chilling. Look, I'm good, bro. Got the fat forehead. I'm good. I'm good. I need to conceal this plaster, bro. Holy shit. I'm cooked. Still cooked. That will do. Yeah, it's not badass, bro. I wish it was. I wish it was, man. Were you robbing pensions again? Yeah, man, that's exactly what happened. That would still be more epic than, you know, doing what I did. Yeah, I'm fine, man. It just fucking kills. It just blunt force, you know. I don't even know how I didn't see it. It was just like there was a package on the doorstep, and I just reached down, and I just fully smashed the top of my head into it because the door handle is like kind of orb shaped, you know, and it's like it's reflective, so my eyes just didn't pick it up, my brain just didn't pick it up, and I just went head first, man. Yeah, honestly, if it was made of cheap plywood like the ones on the tough set, I probably would have done, man. I probably would have beaten the shit out of it. But if I tried, I'm also not Rampage Jackson, so that probably wouldn't have worked very well at all, bro. But it would have been a lot of broken bones if I tried that. Yeah, honest to fucking God, it was basically something out of Looney Tunes, bro. I came back in, I was just like, yeah, I was just talking to my mates, and yeah, it was not my finest moment, has to be said. Got blood all over my Volkanovski jacket, bro. So that's out of the equation right now. Why you wish more? I didn't wish more. Did I say that? I'm fine, student. I appreciate it. I'm glad to have you back, by the way. All of you guys. No. Thankfully not, man. I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty well. Again, life's never without its stresses, but I'm doing pretty well today. And generally this week as well. We've been good. Never easy, but nothing is, I think. Being an adult's shit. It's great and it's shit. So, MMA squad, what's up, my man? My man. Rockhold, I'm assuming you mean Luke Rockhold, taking on Till in a boxing fight. Going to be announced soon. Is that true? That's the first I'm hearing about it, man. Where did you hear that? I mean, I'm interested, though. I'm definitely interested, man. Can't lie. Because that'd be fun. I'd love to see something like that on Karate Combat. Mate, I'm there for it. Give me them in a kickboxing match and Karate Combat in the pit. That's my kind of shit right there. Yeah, thankfully my eyebrow split wasn't that bad. And it's quite funny because I was watching the F1 with my mate. And he was just here. And he'd split his eyebrow at a concert literally yesterday. And I was kind of taking the piss out of him and joshing him for it. And then I literally went to get the doorbell at the door. And then I came back and my eyebrow was split open. So We're now brothers in that regard. Ryan Page channel behind the scenes Owen Jackson podcast. Yeah, I'll have a look. What is 2 hate his kids? Is it a Liverpool thing? No, I think it's a Darren Till thing. I think it's a Darren Till thing. Yeah, karma in a way. Karma in a way. Listen, I wish I could lie, but I'm a man of principle. What can I say? I could have lied and said it was a cool sparring story. But the reality is that's absolutely not been the case. I didn't train last week because of the heat. It was 30 fucking 4 degrees here, and the humidity in the UK. If you know, you know. It was fucking awful. So yeah, not a good time to train. But back on it on Tuesday. Hopefully, if this heals up as well, because if this ain't healed, then I ain't taking no chances. Yeah, listen, it's warm, but the humidity in the UK is crazy. All the people in the US say, like, again, we're in Celsius, not Fahrenheit, but people in the US say that's nothing. Even, like, when you translate it to Fahrenheit, but the humidity in the UK is insane. Yeah, I mean, what's the humidity like where you're at? Because we get, like, 70% humidity, you know? What's the humidity right now? It's a bit cooler today. So, I mean, 70%, 68 today. Stuffy, man. It's a stuffy day. So, like, in the US, you have, like, the humidity is so little. To be fair, I don't know. I'm assuming you're from the US, though. I could be completely wrong. Because a lot of people are who come through here these days. My tea is going cold, which is a bit ironic when I'm talking about the heat. From Kuwait? Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, I think I remember you saying. Yeah, that's pretty nuts. Freezing in Georgia right now? Is it that bad? Damn, you're from Georgia. I'm assuming you're talking about the European Georgia, not the US state. Maybe I'm wrong. That'd be. I mean, either way, it's pretty cool. Again, it's so crazy to have people from all over up in here. Sometimes it kind of blows my mind, you know. Like I had some people from Indonesia, Norway, again Kuwait, as Abdul was saying. So cool, man. So cool. Thoughts on UFC blatantly copying CJI and Mikey Mushemi, pushing for the UFC to have exclusive contracts. He's been bought off by the UFC. Well, they're probably paying him well, so he's just as compared to how much these guys earn in jiu-jitsu. So I doubt he's complaining. I understand his position. He's a company man. There's nothing wrong with being a company man to an extent. I don't love it. I like what CJI are doing. I mean, listen, innovation is inevitably going to breed copycats, right? Because people see something that's successful and they want to jump on it and get a piece of the pie. The UFC are obviously doing that. No shade. No shame in it, really. And what can you do? You're not going to stop them. They're the biggest fighting organization in the general sport. So what can you do? 26%, yeah. It's been 56. Fuck off, really. 56 degrees Celsius, bro. That's insane. Yeah, again, low humidity makes it manageable. I don't know about 56, though. I think that would still override the humidity scale. God damn it. Yeah, my forehead is killing me like crazy. Killing me. But we're going to have to manage. But that is listen, the plaster is comically large. I could take it off. Should we have a look? Should we see how it is? I'm going to take the plaster off. Fuck it. I need to replace it anyway. We need something for DDP versus Hamzat from you. In terms of a video? I'm not opposed, actually. I mean, I'm not going to do another Drickers video because I've done one on him and it's still getting views now. But a Hamzat documentary I've done a while ago, but I'd like to try again. Maybe another, like with my new style, evolved style, should I say. So I'm trying to take this plaster off and it is literally killing me. Drickers by falling piano? I'd go with an anvil. Or like a Hamzat running off a cliff and freezing midair. Something Looney Tunes. I mean, the thing about DDP, it's an underrated skill, is he finds a way to win, you know? Ow. This is killing me. I think we're there. There we go. Oh, it's stuck in my hair. Fuck. Let's have a look. I don't know how bad this is going to be. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's okay. It's not bleeding. You can see it's just... Obviously, I'm not going to open it up, but it's not too bad. Thankfully, it was fine. It was bleeding a lot earlier. We're fine. Thankfully, it doesn't need stitches. That would be an absolute shit show. 17 degrees here. That would be lovely, bro. I'd love 17 degrees. That's chill. That's like perfect weather. Yeah, exactly, Abdul, man. They just keep going. Yaxo Molly superior to Craig Jones. Actively out there trying to grow the sport and doing seminars in Ukraine. Mikey's not... I mean, oh, Craig is right. Yeah, I mean... I like what Craig Jones is doing. Listen, for a sport which has so much drama and divas in it, like BJJ, which just turns me off the competitive side of the sport. Listen, I love training it, as I said. You guys know I'm a vocal supporter of jiu-jitsu and martial arts in general, being taught and advocating learning for it. And obviously me being in no-gi, I've been doing no-gi for quite a while now. But I hate the competitive side of the sport, not just from an entertainment side of things, because I think it could be better there, though I think CJI is doing a really good job. But I think the competitive scene is just full of possibly the worst kind of people on this planet. I don't think Mikey Buscemi is the guy to point the finger at, though, really. You know, there's a lot worse people than him in the sport. I think he's pretty fine. Listen, he's annoying, but he's a nice guy. I think that's the difference maker, right? People like Gordon Ryan, I can't fucking stand. They are despisable. Despicable, should I say. What do you think about Shavkat versus Kamaru Usman? I like it. I like it a lot. I think that's actually a winnable fight for Usman. People will call that crazy, but the wrestling is a real equalizer. Usman wouldn't win that fight on the feet. I have no illusions about that, or disillusions, but the wrestling is still an avenue to success. He's tall and he's got long legs. You can buckle him, you know. Usman, I can see a lovely sort of double leg takedown on Shavkat against the fence, and he'll just be kept there for a round, and then suddenly it's 2 rounds, suddenly it's 3 rounds, and Usman's winning by decision. I could see it happening. I think Shavkat will probably rightfully be the favorite, considering where these guys are at in their careers. But hey, a lot of people, myself included, thought Buckley would beat him, and look what happened. There you go. Daz, you proved my point perfectly. You're talking about bad people in jiu-jitsu and weirdos and just generally just annoying and not that morally defendable human beings. He's one of them. That's for certain. I was actually talking about that with a couple of the guys from my gym. It's fucking crazy. What a weirdo, bro. What a weirdo. Live near the mountains, so it's chilly. 17's not cold, though. 17 is pretty temperate. Like, you can wear whatever you want at 17 degrees, no? And if we're talking Celsius, that's not that bad. My friend is so lucky. First Dominic Cruz liked this story. Not Pantoja, or both. That's pretty cool. I mean, again, I don't value it as much anymore. Listen, I'm sure loads of MMA fighters have watched my videos. I don't know who. I know Paddy's subscribed. And he commented on my video. But again, and I'm sure loads of fighters, listen, I kind of hard to put it into perspective. Like the amount of views on the channel in total, surely, I mean, UFC fighters have definitely seen my stuff. It's just how it is. It's pretty cool. And obviously, I've got the privilege of interviewing guys like Mark Hunt and stuff like that, which was so cool. President Awesome of Karate Combat fame. Jack Shaw, a couple of other fighters here and there. Meeting Nathaniel Wood. Simeon Powell, bunch of guys at GBTT, you know, so many cool opportunities. What's up, Abhinav? Good to have you back, brother. Thug Life as well. Who do you think has the best chance of becoming the triple champ? Topuria. Topuria all day, man. I think it'll be Ilia Topuria. Pereira is not. I think the gap to heavyweight is just massive. Listen, to make heavyweight is one thing, but to be competitive at it is another. Tom Aspinall is not 230 pounds. He's much heavier than that. 230 pounds is the minimum weight limit for heavyweight. He's much heavier than that. He doesn't have to cut at all. Yeah, but it's July. That is true. To be fair, you make a very good point. 17 degrees in July is I mean, that's not that bad. Listen, I know obviously it was definitely gonna get colder down the line, but still. Praying Teixeira wins next week, so we get a crumb of interest in the heavyweight division. I think he will, and I agree. I hope so, base. It's one of the biggest lacking areas of this sport right now is the heavyweight division, which is such a shame when you've got a champion who is as good as and exciting as he is. No good competition to really face him. I guess that does speak volumes to how good he is. But equally, when you objectively look at the standard there, it's not that high outside of a few guys. So there's true. Both statements can be true. I don't know, man. I know it's sad about Dustin, but I'm glad he's doing it. I think it's the right time. I kind of wish he walked away after the Makhachev fight, but getting a home turf BMF fight in Louisiana, I just hope he wins, man. That's all I can pray for is I hope he wins. Testosterone abuse probably doesn't help the mindset of jiu-jitsu guys. Exactly, because you feel like you have to do it. And it's like, because if everyone's doing it, which they are, then I was like, I may as well do it as well. And then that's going to be a mindset which just carries over. I think the Ilya versus Islam will eventually happen in the future. I hope so. I do wish we got it. Listen, we would have had it if Bilal, you know, decided to be good enough to beat Jack Della Maddalena. We would have had it, but here we are. MMA gods don't have it for us. The only first UFC event is the fight in Abu Dhabi and the card is so vast. I think it was all right from memory, man. What's up, Mike? Good to have you back, brother. Thank you. Yeah, man, it's good to have you back. I'm good, bro. I'm good. Besides splitting my eyebrow open, I'm going to show it again for some of the new people in there. I split my eyebrow open today, doing something stupid. I've been good. But thank you. I appreciate it. I went the extra mile on that on the Ghana video. That's why it took so damn long. But I'm very proud of it. Very proud of it. Again, as I said, it was already out for a week on the Patreon. But, you know, it dropped eventually on YouTube. So it's been done for a little while now. But again, it took me a while to really perfect it. But I'm glad you liked it. Unfortunately, I've been bombarded with copyright claims on some of the music tracks, which fucking sucks. Which I'm trying to sort out. So at the moment, I'm not earning any money from it, which is a shame. But it's not the end of the world. You know, we ball. Islam or Ilya? Ilya for me, man. Ilya for me, Takun. Good to have you back as well, brother. Good to have you back. Yeah, that's how it's going to go over the show, isn't it? That's the MMA way. Everything's in your favor, and then you lose anyway. We would have had it with the Islam, but would have Sonny appeared in the hospital? What do you mean exactly? You're losing me there, man. Bro, that looks like the Tyson Fury cut. Yeah, it does, kind of, doesn't it? The one against, was it Otto Wallin? I want to say. Probably with a lot less blood, I'd say. There was a lot of blood earlier, as I said, but it's healed up now. Dustin for him, assuming you mean, versus Max. I got Dustin mainly because of I want him to win. I'd love him to win. You know, retire off into the sunset. So I'm going to go with Dustin. What's up, Ivar? Good to have you back, man. That lovely little badge by your name. Prime DJ or Pantoja? DJ, bro. DJ. He'll stuff the takedowns. DJ was always able to... I think one thing that's great about DJ, if you go back and watch his fights, he kind of can thrive in that chaos. Obviously, that's Pantoja's wheelhouse. He makes fights dirty. He makes fights high pace, grueling, and untechnical in a lot of ways. Mighty Mouse was always good in those areas, or at the very least, he was good at stopping that from happening and keeping it a technical affair. So I'd still pick DJ. What's up, Steve? Good to have you back, man. Yo, yo, yo. Max versus Paddy would be good. That would be an interesting one. That would be an interesting one. Favorite current fighter? Probably still Tom Aspinall, man. Has been for a long time. I love Rafael Fiziev as well. There's a load of guys I like. 318 had the potential to be great with a few moments around the card, but we've got co-main of Ige Pitbull. That's a great fight. Yes, name value-wise, it could be better, but it's a great fight. I saw some MMA YouTubers saying Ilya would knock out Khabib and GSP. He's pretty weird though, so I'm not taking that serious. I mean, I can't rule that statement out just on the basis that Ilya has unbelievable power and no one's invincible in this game. You know, even Khabib is not invincible as much as he's never lost. You know, he did get hit, and at the very, if you can get hit, you can get knocked out. But yeah, I would never make that statement with any sense of confidence, as it sounds like this guy was. So yeah, that is a bit wild. I love both. Holloway is my second favorite fighter, and Dustin beat him both times, but Dustin is no longer that good. He's definitely a bit older now, so that's what's going to make this fight interesting. I think it'll be a close fight. Holloway do against Ilya, legalize murder, bro. I would not want to see that in the slightest. Dustin would get KO'd unconscious, and I can't have that. I can't be seeing that. Because he's my third favorite fight. He's just so fun to watch, man. He fights to kill. I mean, obviously I'm being slightly dramatic, but it's not far removed. Every shot he throws, you know, with intention to finish. Spot on Ilya versus Oliveira first round KO. Yeah, I know, but it doesn't take a profit. I know it doesn't take a profit to figure that one out. But when you're going front footed against Ilya Topuria, you're asking for death. So, Shake Stream Reacts, I want to say. Are there fights this weekend? No, not in the UFC, man. No UFC this weekend. Which I don't mind. As I said, I like the break sometimes. I think DDP is going to knock out Hamzat. He could. I think if Hamzat starts to wilt, you'll see him open up his striking defense a little bit more and be much more hittable. UFC America versus UK and brackets and Ireland card. The White House card, right. I like this. We'll go from the bottom. I mean, early prelims, I don't even know who Haley Cohen is. Melissa Mullins, I guess, sure. Michael Johnson versus Jai Herbert. That's a great fight. Good shout. Paul Cray versus Billy Alanka, sure. Jeremy Stevens, Jordan Vucenic. That's a great fight. I love that. Nathaniel Wood versus winner of Cater / Garcia. Yeah, that's a great shout. Clayton Carpenter versus Lonnie. Or Tim Elliott versus Lonnie. I think Tim Elliott would be nice. That'd be a fun one. Arnold Allen versus the winner of Ortega / Sterling, which yeah, sure. I don't mind it. I think it does. It's a great fight on its own, but I don't think it does a lot for Arnold Allen's career. Strickland versus MVP, if he beats Kananish. Yeah, to open up the main card. Gary versus Covington. Yes, absolutely. Edwards versus Buckley. I mean, I'm indifferent to that one. McGregor Chandler, of course, and then Aspinall Jones as the main event. Yeah, that would be at the White House. That excites me, bro. I'm gonna be real. That excites the hell out of me. Only one that had Fiziev versus Ignacio. I think because Ignacio just was reliant too much on the kicks, which Fiziev is so good at dodging. I don't know. I mean, if Trump's saying it, I'm sure. Listen, Dana White and Trump. If there's one thing you can say about them both is that they're very, you know, they agree with each other on a lot of things. They're very tight knit individuals. So If Trump says it's going to happen, if the president of the United States says it's going to happen, he probably has the he does have the means and resources to make it happen. So I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I'm curious. As long as the card is good, then I'm interested. What's up, Wolf? There you are, my man. How you doing? Good to have you, brother. I know that Patreon thing will be up later. I haven't got around to just adding some music in and just little minor details, then I'll render it out again. Shouldn't take too long. How's your health these days? Just checking. I'm good, man. I'm good, Takun. Feeling good. Feeling good. Again, haven't been training last week because of the heat, but, you know, it's fine. And besides the fact, as I said, I split my eyebrow open today. I've been good, man. I've been not too bad. Physically, I've been fine. Mentally, could be better, but it's always a battle, you know? You know how it is. You know, ups and downs. I can recall Max won in his first fight with Dustin. No, Dustin, it was actually Max Holloway's debut. If you look back far enough, Max Holloway's UFC debut when he was a young green prospect was against Dustin Poirier, and he got mounted armbarred. You know, he had that, you know, the lack of grappling experience there. Dustin at the time was still pretty experienced. Had quite a few fights in the UFC at the time. And he finished him then. And then the second time they fought was at UFC 236 for the interim lightweight title. And it was a great fight. Awesome fight. Dustin Poirier, 2019, I believe. Or maybe it was 2018. No, April 2019. I remember because I was away at the time. And Dustin Poirier, it was back and forth, but Dustin edged it out by decision. Great fight. Go watch that one back if you haven't. Who is Tom fighting next? I mean, he's got an opponent. We know that. I think Cyril Gane seems to be the logical pick. Number one, Leon Edwards hater. I can't agree with you there, Abdul. I'd say Paddy. To the casuals, Paddy, Thug. Definitely Paddy. And no one can be dethroning him right now. Show it? Yeah, I showed it earlier, but again, as I said, I'll give you the close-up. Fine now. It doesn't look that bad now, but it was bleeding a hell of a lot earlier. My God, my hair is a mess, bro. But we're chilling. So Michael Johnson in lightweight for America and immediately knew what fight to go with. Yeah, they'll just. I mean, that's good matchmaking. Both coming off a loss. It's nice to give them the layup, particularly with Zenich. How did I split my eye? I smashed my head into a door handle. I went down to pick up a package from the front door, which someone left on the doorstep. And our door handle is very dense. It's very big. It's like rounded and dense. And it was because it's reflective. My brain didn't pick it up. And I just pelted my head straight into it. It's the dumbest shit ever, man. But that's what happened. I look like the puzzler from Numberjacks. I'm scared here, Astro, because I used to watch Numberjacks, but I can't remember who the fuck the puzzler is. You're about to do me in, aren't you? Wow, yeah, okay. That is a crazy take. I mean, the hairline on the puzzler is diabolical, so I'm slightly offended, but I'll let you off. I hope he's fighting Jelton. Much better fight than Cyril. I mean, I think to watch, I disagree, Ivor. I think off on merit, yeah, sure. Who's a harder fight? Yeah, sure. But which one would I rather watch? I'd rather see Tom fight Cyril Gane. See you later. It's all good, Motocoon. Have a good one, bro. Stitches? Nah, doesn't need it. We're fine. I had a plaster on it earlier, but I've got to replace it. I don't think they're actually going to have the fight there. I think they will. I think they will. Why not? The UFC like to... Listen, I know they've probably done less of this in recent years outside of something like the Sphere card. But the UFC have always been pretty good at pushing boundaries and being first to things. Especially in their come-up. Less so now, but I think the White House card... Why not? Done that already and got a black eye. Yeah, thankfully it was just a... I mean, this will probably bruise the fuck up, but we'll see. Actually, maybe not, because it was just above the eye line. It was on the bone, so it would probably be okay. Just above there, but I mean, because as I said, I got kneed on this eye. I got kneed in training, and that bruised the fuck up all the way around the side, because it was just here on the underside. The number taker? Okay, bro. Ian Colby fights to get fucked. Yeah, it's a good one. Doesn't make sense for the division, really, but... And Ian doesn't... We all know Ian doesn't turn down any fight, so I think he'd take it. Fiziev Gaethje too, for Fiziev. I mean, they've already fought twice, bro. Are you saying you thought Fiziev would win that? Does Gane really deserve another title? No, he doesn't. Of course not. But does he deserve to win? Does the fight make sense in terms of stylistically and pay-per-view sales? Yes, it does. Favorite MMA YouTuber? Again, I don't watch a lot of MMA YouTube because my life is MMA, so I don't really like to spend time watching it in my downtime. But the one guys who I absolutely love, Patrick Avila, he is the GOAT. I very much aspire in a lot of ways with his content. And of course, Mixed Martial Academic. And those two, and like Lionel Rivera as well. Those are the three guys in my sort of sub-niche of MMA, which just make very good stuff. So I you know, They really hold a high standard to themselves. So I like to try and do the same. Lawler Diaz, Lawler, bro. Robbie Lawler. Robbie Lawler's a bigger guy as well. UK versus, I mean, I know Nick Diaz finished Robbie Lawler back in the day, but again, long ago. Talking prime for prime, Nate Diaz versus Robbie Lawler. I'm picking Robbie Lawler. Ruthless for a reason. UK versus UFC, we're gonna have Trump versus Star on the prelims. That would be something. You see, Bilal Muhammad takes fighting Ian Gary on the YouTube. That fight seems long overdue, and I like it. Love the GOAT, Leo Cooper, Lionel. Lionel's great, man. But Patrick's just in a league of his own. I know his style is different to mine. We do create documentary stuff, but his is a bit different. Yeah, he's very good. But I'm proud to say I'm up there. I put myself in that conversation, you know. I've got no shame in backing myself in that regard, you know. I'd say my content is that good. It is up there. You know, through a lot of hard work and reps and practice, I'd say it's up there. Wow, thanks, man. I don't think I look like Brad Pitt, and I don't want to look like Brad Pitt, to be honest with you. Kai vs. Imavov prediction. I'm torn on it, man. Honestly, I don't know. I cannot give you a succinct one for that fight, to be honest with you. I truly don't know. Kai Asakura could finish the last final. Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, he's fighting soon, isn't he? On the prelims. I heard a rumor that Leo was on the jury that decided Diddy was innocent. That is fake news. Brad Pitt of Red. Yeah, I mean, Brad Pitt's he's not a good human. His PR campaign is crazy. I don't know if you guys know about his whole stuff with Angelina Jolie and all that shit. Bro, the Brad Pitt PR run is nuts. It's insane. He's not a good person, bro. Carlos Prates versus Michael Morales prediction. Michael Morales, I'm huge on that guy, man. I like Prates a lot, and they actually have very similar styles in a lot of ways. But Michael Morales is a bad man. I think he'll be champion. I mean, I like to see him versus a seriously competent wrestler. I think that's always the litmus test for a lot of these guys who are great on the feet. But man, he's good. He's just very, very dangerous. Kai beats him pretty easy. It's hard to say. I think Kai will definitely have the strength advantage, and I think the clinch work, he'd grind him down there. But on the feet, I don't know. It's hard to say. I'm leaning, as I said, I actually would agree. I'm leaning towards Caio Barajo or something like that. But it's very tough to say. It's very tough to say. Listen, I'm high on both guys. I mean, Imavov finishing Israel Adesanya like that, pretty impressive. No one's really done that outside of, knocking him out like that. No one's even done it. So I know it's an out of prime, Izzy, but still, I think Strickland would beat Imavov in a rematch. Strickland's a difficult puzzle. He's not fun to watch, but he's a difficult puzzle. That video about Dustin being the greatest to never do it was insane. Well, I'm glad you said that. I know you were talking about Lionel Rivera's video there, but I'm making one myself right now. That is the next project, is the Dustin Poirier documentary. So that'll be coming out. I think it'll be afterwards because I can't get it done in time. But we'll see. I'll see how I can listen, I could get it done in time, but if I'm getting it on Patreon beforehand, I have to put it out earlier than YouTube. So it's going to be a tall order, but we'll see. You think McGregor will fight at the White House? No. McGregor's all talk, to be honest with you. He won't, but I can dream. I mean, I don't even want to dream. I don't want McGregor to come back. It's just going to be trash. You know, I knew Ilya would finish Charles. I still cried for 15 minutes on my knees. I wouldn't go that far. I'm a fan of both men, so I just wanted a great fight, and that's what we got. What fight would you want to see more? Colby Ian at the White House or Colby Holland after a tough season? Colby Ian at the White House. Excited for 319. Elliot Asakura. It's a great fight. Elliot's a crafty vet, man. He is. Don't sleep on him. Do not sleep on Tim Elliott ever. Dangerous, dangerous man. Mini Pekka? Yeah. It's a good way of putting it, Don. Imavov, K was struggling early against Cannonier. Yeah, Imavov's had his struggles as well. Didn't Brendan Allen beat him or some shit? Maybe I'm wrong. They had no, I think it was the other way around actually, but has he lost? I mean, he lost to Strickland, he lost to Phil Hawes. I mean, he had a no contest against Chris Curtis. Yeah, he beat Brendan Allen, but they fought twice, didn't they? Or was it rescheduled? It got rescheduled. No, he beat Brendan Allen pretty soundly, didn't he? From what I remember. Maybe I'm wrong. Again, I'm such a casual these days. Holy shit. Is Phil Hawes still fighting? Oh, he signed to the GFL. That went well. Guy is probably the worst chin in MMA. If you're talking about the worst chin of all time, Phil Hawes is your man. I agree, Thug. He does, like, you know, like people I know who don't watch anything about MMA know who he is. That's a good way of putting it, Wolf. Drunken Master, yeah. Kind of like DDP. Old Conor was great. But if he was to come back, he wouldn't just carry the sport again. It would be like he's trying too hard to be funny. I mean, we saw that in the Poirier trilogy fight. If you look at the press conference, he's trying to be mean. He's trying to play the heel. He's trying to trash talk, and it's just uncomfortable to watch. And he lost the trash talking exchanges as well, and then got his ass handed to him for just under 5 minutes. By that logic, you can say Kyle struggled versus jab. Imavov lost to Phil Hawes. I know. Listen, MMA maths, MMA math. I mean, I'm picking Kyle just because I think he'll have the strength advantage there. He's just big. He's a big guy. Everyone's gonna have a fight where they struggle, or here and there they're gonna have blips on their resume. It's just how it goes. Even Khabib had one. He got the decision in the end, but a lot of people debate he lost to Gleiss and Tebow. You wouldn't even put those two in the same bracket of fighters, but everyone has an off day. It just happens, man. Late stab for Elliot? Maybe. Wouldn't rule it out. I don't know, man. Thug, yeah, pretty much. Occasionally on the last couple of videos, I've been commissioning for thumbnails. But again, still, I do partially edit them myself. No, yeah, all me, man. It's all me. That will probably change down the line. Once I start, with the Patreon hopefully expanding and we get more financial branches, I'll start hiring people, outsourcing things here and there. But again, I'm very hesitant to do that and outsource, just literally based on the fact that if I do that too much, then you lose the creative heart of the project. And I've always wanted to preserve that. That's the most important thing for me. So, we'll see. Listen, again, it's something down the line. But at the moment, yes, pretty much all me. In terms of the actual video, yes, 100%. Writing, editing, pretty much most of the thumbnails. All the thumbnails I've done besides the last two. Again, recording, my voice, all of it, all me. Yeah, massively underrated because yeah, he's underrated because he's not the most exciting. Oh, he's overrated. No, I think he's underrated, man. Pratis is a better puncher, yes, but I think KO is more well-rounded. Ruffy is definitely untested. I need to see him versus a wrestler, but they're not UFC ain't gonna do it, bro. I think John Silver's the best. Then KO Barajo, then probably Pratis, then Ruffy. Yeah, I think KO's underrated as well. I agree. Good to have you back, Astro. Good to have you back. Oh, my eyebrow is just hurting, bro. Fuck. People forget, man. Imavov lost all 3 rounds to Jared before the stoppage. Yeah, that stoppage was bad. Wasn't great. And I remember that one. The standing one. I do remember it. That's what happens, though. He found a way to come back, and you can give him credit for that. No, I'm standing like a casual here, but I kind of think if Pereira wins the belt back and moves up, he could be triple champ. No. It's not to do with age, bro. Age doesn't matter as much at the higher weight classes. Yes, he's not as good as he was. I think that's true. But if he moves up to heavyweight, it won't be... if he loses, it won't be because of his age. It will be because Tom Aspinall is far naturally better at that weight class, and he doesn't carry as much. He moves quicker than Pereira. Pereira will be slower at heavyweight. In the same way John Jones was. It's a big difference to jump up. Yes, Wolf, you know it, brother. You can see a cut man or something? Nah, be fine. It's not leaking. I just plastered it and we sat with it for a while. It's fine. It'll heal up. It'll heal up easy. It's not deep, thankfully. Imhoff doesn't sleep. Yeah, he did in his last fight, to be fair. Nah, I mean, Ivar, you're being technical there. You're playing with your words there. He did finish him. That's the premise. Most guys don't sleep people fight in, fight out. Most people can't do that. Yeah, man, fuck, I'm always that's the place to reach out to me. Discord or Instagram. I know I don't really post on there, but I'm always active in DMs on there, man. So don't hesitate. Hit me up. Go for it, brother. That goes for all of you. Too much typing. Who knows? Tom might be dethroned by then. I just don't see it, man. I think Tom's just too good. Again, it is heavyweight though, so you never know. I mean, to be fair, Astro, most European fans are pretty vocal about their fellow countrymen. So I think that's more than understandable within my wolf. Yeah, man, don't hesitate to reach out. Again, as I said, I'll just repeat that. That goes for all of you. If you you need something, need information, need some knowledge, questions, queries, I'm always happy to help, man. Always. So just DM me, bro. What's up, JVD? How you doing, brother? Always bringing the energy. Good to have you back, man. Always bringing it. How you doing, my friend? Do you think Islam could beat like a really bad heavyweight like Josh Parisian or Chris Daukaus? Chris Daukaus, yeah. I think he honestly could. God, Chris Daukaus is so unbelievably arsed. He's not really a natural heavyweight though, is he? He moved up because he couldn't be asked to actually eat properly. No hate to Tom, I love him, one of my favorite fighters, but he could get fluked. Oh, of course he could, bro. It's well, not fluke. It's not a fluke, man. If you find a shot and you land it, it's not fluky. That's a premeditated shot, which you are, you know, planning on throwing, and you throwing and you land. It's not premeditated. It's like when people say Edwards' head kick over Usman was lucky. No, it wasn't. He set him up. He set him up with the cross to go straight into the head kick. That's objectively not a fluke. Washed in the future, kind of like Tony. No one's gonna be as washed as Tony is. Well, someone might, but it won't be Tom. He hasn't taken that much damage. Tony always took a lot of damage in his fights, and also he's a heavyweight. He can go longer, and he'll retire before he gets that bad. Yeah, I mean, we saw that, Steve. I mean, look when he got injured. Think about when he came back to fight Tybura. There was a lot of questions. You know, a lot of questions about how he would do, and then he looked even better than he did before. Yeah, I know, Abhinav. Again, I need to post on there. It's been a long time. I'm not disciplined enough to do it. But again, I'm always happy to respond to people on there. Tom's latest video before I came here, he's been grappling with Craig Jones. That's cool. I need to look at that. I don't know about Tony boxing either. I'm not sure. Am I looking forward to the next few cards? Yeah, man. As I said, if we're talking about the pay-per-views, and even the fight nights coming up are great. Fire under my ass watching MMA. What was Ferrari doing at Silverstone today? Pit Lewis on the softer sides. Yeah, it was a good race, though. It was a good race. No, I'm glad the 10-year streak was over, though, because Hulkenberg got a podium. So Tony and BJ Penn got way too much CTE. Yeah, they kept... I mean, Tony's just... The mentality wouldn't leave him, man. That's why. Reason I think that is because he's heavyweights, harder hitters. I know what you're saying about the damage, but Tom doesn't get hit, bro. Last pass in 2024. Host, yeah, I know. It's been a while. It's been a while. I need to do more. I go in a lot of areas. It's hard, though, you know? It's hard to get things done. Like, even today, I could have done more. I still need to record a games video for today. I recorded a reaction video for the Patreon. And of course the stream, so I've got my checklist up on here. B-roll for the video, but I haven't finished the script, so I'm not doing that. I'll do that next week instead. And then maybe something else. But after this, I'm going to do a game channel video quickly and record one. Because it shouldn't take too long. Not me, but you won't take this good for him. Well, of course you won't. Of course you won't. But he's still far better than anyone right now. Halfway into the Ngannou video, real quality. Thank you, man. Thank you. I'm glad you see that. I hope all of you have watched it. You can really see the extra effort that went into it. Because I know it took a while. I know it did take a while to make. But the editing process I was really struggling with getting right. One, because the actual themes and events are really tough. So building that around the script, that script took a while in that regard because I wanted to make sure I wasn't being insensitive or tonally incorrect. I wanted to get it right. I really hope I got it right for you guys. I hope you can tell, or I'd love your opinions on it. If you think I missed the mark, please let me know. But even objectively from a piece of editing itself, I hope you can see the extra mile that went into it. I watched both versions. How do you mean both versions? Oh, do you mean the deep dive? Or you want the deep dive on the YouTube? I mean, that's not really a different version, but I understand what you mean. That's what you're referring to. I always watch Tom's videos on YouTube. This guy hasn't ran for 3 years. If he ever go past round 3, he'd be gassed. I don't think so. I don't think so, bro. Thing is, everyone says that, but take him there then. Take him to those later rounds. No one has. Yeah, it's a Ferrari way, man. That's how they do it. PSG steaming because of his own foul was hilarious. Yeah, it was his fault. It was his fault. Garnet doc on YouTube was short by a couple minutes. Was it? I don't know. What's the runtime on it? Let me look now. I'm actually curious about that. No, they're the same. They're the same. I think that's just a you thing, man. I don't know. Unless Patreon's done something weird for yours. They're the same runtime. I think you're tripping. 31, 33. Tom is constantly training for 25 minutes all the time. I'm sure his pace can keep. When you did the community post, teasing the video, I thought it was going to be the dark side of Ngannou. Again, it could be. I changed the title multiple times. I'm not really happy with the title anyway. The dark side of Francis Ngannou is a great title, though, actually. I actually might change it to that. I don't mind that at all. That's pretty good. Again, it's not performing like crazy, but I always knew it would be a slow burn video. I think it'll be fine, so I'm not too worried about it. Not too worried about it. It'll be fine. I'm proud. Either way, however many views it ends up getting, I'm very proud of the work. So David, thank you, man. I hope you enjoyed the Ngannou video, and I hope you enjoy all the videos I post. But thank you for the kind words. Even though Fiziev fought Gaethje recently, I think he could win if there is ever a trilogy. Maybe. Gaethje's good at making it a dogfight, though, and that's not where Fiziev thrives. Fiziev is a very technical and cerebral fighter, and the moment someone starts dragging you out of that sort of routine, you start to struggle, and that's exactly what we've seen in their 2 fights. Jones versus Aspinall, Conor versus Chandler, Max versus Dustin, Guru versus Nina Charma. Best wild card. That's an interesting opener to the card. Both fights were close. Yeah, the first one more so. Will Dustin video be called? Dustin to the Diamond. Dustin Poirier career documentary. No, at the moment, I'm thinking of formatting it in a way of the entire career of Dustin Poirier explained. Like, or like the complete timeline of Dustin Poirier, something like that. But again, early stages. I don't know. I like the format I did before with the every era of the UFC in terms of the title and thumbnail. I like that, so I kind of want to use that packaging again. But the format in terms of the actual video itself wouldn't change. It will still be a Dustin Poirier documentary. Rest assured. Again, I'm nearly finished the script. It shouldn't have taken this long, but it just has. Need a brand new one against Usman? Yeah, maybe. I thought about it. I thought about doing an Usman video, but I want to get this. I definitely want to. I'm glad I'm doing this Dustin one. It's long overdue. Long overdue. Doing a Dustin Poirier video. Gonna watch it every video. I'm glad, man. That's a nice little deep dive. You can enjoy that one. Thing is, that's what I'm saying. That's a longer video than my Ngannou one, but the Ngannou one took so much longer, just because it was so much more. Just in every facet of the actual video, just difficult to make. So I'm glad you're gonna watch either. I mean, any view on this channel, I appreciate. It doesn't matter what video you're watching. Generally speaking, some of them I don't love. We get a script leak. It's not done, man. I mean, I do that on the Patreon. I do the breakdowns. I'll do a breakdown for it on the Patreon. Again, I hate to plug it, but that's again with the Ngannou video. I did a full 50-minute comprehensive breakdown of how I made the project, from the script to the editing, everything in between. The entire pipeline process I broke down on there. Do you think Jan Blachowicz should be in the Hall of Fame? No. That sounds harsh because he's done a lot for European MMA. No, it wasn't the first Polish champ, actually. Joanna Jędrzejczyk is, and she's in it. So I'd say no. Of course, I enjoy watching videos like that. You and Fighting Business. Thank you, man. I like the Fighting Business. He's a cool dude. I actually reached out to him after that whole... I'm sure you saw the whole MMA crazy drama where he was basically forced to delete all his videos. I reached out to him, had a little chat with him around that. He's a cool dude. And he makes great stuff, of course. What weight class excites you the most? For me, I've always loved... Bantamweight to lightweight have always been my favorite 3 in no particular order. I can't give you one right now, but they're just so high level. I don't mind Verstappen, bro. He's a great driver. Can't fault greatness. Shampoo my hair once and it turns into a fucking jungle, bro. Would you rather make Islam or Masters Makhachev in the Sphere or Prime Jones Aspinall? Prime Jones Aspinall, not even close. It's Prime Jones Aspinall. I'm assuming you mean Ilya versus Makhachev, not Islam versus Makhachev. I've done that before. You've retracted it. I got you, bro. Don't worry. I know what you mean. When you bring back Casuals Guides, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think down the line, I think if I ever start to outsource stuff, which means I'd have more time on my hands and I can make more for you guys, I'd definitely bring back like the Casuals Guides as the smaller videos just on their own. So I'd probably write them and then record them maybe and then get someone else to edit them. If I could do that and fit that in, I would do it. But if I was to bring back Casuals Guides, they'd have to be a proper dedicated, like in the same vein of what I do now. So it's a bit more awkward. Because the problem with Casuals Guide stuff is if I'm doing it for events, they're time-based, and that makes things so much harder for me. So much harder. So if I was going to bring them back, it would have to be in the style I do now, and also on a slightly different topic that would be more evergreen, right? I get that trim. Nah, it's fine, bro. Trust me. My hair shrinks in volume than tomorrow. It does need a bit of it. I mean, fine. It's a little bit messy. I got a cut not that long ago. Yeah, it's still fine on the sides. But you're right. I mean, that shampoo I was using, bro, stupidly volumizing. It wasn't my normal shampoo, so. If we get the White House card, I think that's where Casuals Guide video should come back. I might. I do want. I am tempted to bring them back because I have a soft spot for the concept purely on the basis that it really launched my channel. So I'm forever grateful to that format. Buzz cut season, absolutely no way. You know I'm not doing that, so it's just not happening. What do you think about Connor calling out Chandler? I think it's kind of embarrassing from him. Yeah, it's long gone. I mean, it's Connor being Connor. He's chasing ghosts, you know. It's boy who cried wolf. Best way to describe a guy like Connor. Yeah, imagine me with a fucking buzz cut. Holy shit. Lock me up, bro. Not happening. I really like watching old heavyweight fights like Kane versus Dos Santos. I wish heavyweight could look like that again. That's what Tom was talking about, right? Tom was talking about that old heavyweight era in the top 10, top 15 being really strong, and he's right. Not as good as now. Good night, go. Thank you, bro. Abdul. Have a good one, man. You as well. Have a good evening, afternoon, morning, night, wherever you're at, man. Get him a hook? Absolutely not, bro. No chance. Still the rest of 2024, 2025 updates. You only done lightweight before ditching him. I know. Maybe I'll bring him back. Are we able to see the production behind the vids? I do it on the Patreon, man. I do it on the Patreon. Again, I'm going to get any opportunity to plug it, but I do full breakdowns of the documentaries from now on, along with a load of other stuff on the Patreon. It's pinned in the thing. If you want to have a look at it again, you're not obliged. But that's where I post all the breakdown stuff is on there. Right, I'm still in rotation. Yeah, occasionally, man. Not the full album, but if they get one of the tracks on shuffle, bro, I'm there. 360, Apple, all of them. Talk, I love, banger. I like the remixes as well. Adam, what's up, man? Tunisia, I know the flag. Appreciate you, man. We were just talking earlier about how crazy it is that so many of you are from so many different places and walks of life. So it's really cool. So again, you're a perfect example of that. I hope everything is. It's probably really. Is it hot over in Tunisia right now? It usually is, I'm sure. What's this, Jones re-entering the testing pool? I think it's nothing, Steve. Just smoke and mirrors. F1 movie, haven't seen it yet. I'm going to watch it in the IMAX. My brother just got a job at Odeon, so I get free tickets. So we're gonna go IMAX. Do you agree if DDP beats Hamzat, he will have a better resume than Anderson Silva? I don't know about that, but yeah, I wouldn't go that far. It's hard to say. Every fight is a product of their time, so it's all relative. So I don't know. In terms of title defenses and legacy, no way. Resume, sure. I don't know. That's the FIFA knowledge coming up. Nah, not really. I mean, Tunic partially with FIFA, yeah, but I just like flags, bro. Maybe it's a bit, yeah. I mean, it's to an element, to an extent. I know my flags. What can I say? The only ones I struggle with is African and Central American flags. I really struggle with. The ones I always forget. And some of the Eastern European ones because they're all green, white, and red and black. Hamzat or DDP? I'd rather DDP win. I think Hamzat's going to do it though. Smoke and mirrors is a good term. Fugazi, another way of putting it. Or Fugazi, Fugazi, however you say it. That's basically what McGregor is these days. We're being real. Lot of bullshit. How it always is. Favorite flag goes to Nepal though. That clears. Not even up for debate. Ilya versus Islam fight. I mean, it's gone away from us, but we'll see it. I'm sure we'll see it down the line. Fate has a weird thing of working out. Yeah, one flag is only no because of Aubameyang. Yeah, same with Armenia. Mkhitaryan. I know the game. It's funny how the White House gets mentioned and Jones and Connor instantly rose up out of bed. I know, right? Again, Fugazi. Bullshit. It ain't happening. DDP versus Hamzat. I got Hamzat. Yeah, I'd pick Hamzat. I'd rather DDP win. But who knows? Drickus by random bullshit. My Drickus documentary is still getting views, by the way. It's insane. I posted that shit a long time ago now. 5 months ago. It's on 458k. It's crazy. And my Casual's Guide to the UFC just hit 700,000 views today, which is mind-blowing. That's on track for 1 mil. That might hit 1 million views, which will be fucking insane if it does. I think Islam can do it at welterweight. Yes, I think he can, but I think JDM he loses to. He'll have success at welterweight, though, if he stays there. But the jump between 55 and 70 is a lot. A lot. Yeah, it'd be nice to see that, Mike. I think a subscription service is where they're going. It makes sense. DDP wins. Hamzat will gas round 2. I think so. I mean, that's the path. If Hamzat is going to lose, it'll be because of the gas tank for sure. Did you change the title? Yeah, I did. A long time ago, I changed it. I think it just made more sense. You stream somewhere else, bro? No, just on YouTube, my man. Just on YouTube. I know you can do cross streaming, and I thought multi-plat streaming. I thought about doing that. I don't know how the logistics behind it. I know there's software you can use. Maybe you guys will know more than I do, but I've only done it on YouTube. Next for Usman, I don't know, not a lot. When we get more gaming streams, I'm not planning anytime soon, man. Not anytime soon. It just doesn't really make sense for this channel. Maybe if I do it maybe one day I'll do it on another channel. Who knows? Why you give me Star Wars fans vibes? I don't love. I used to like Star Wars. I do still. I like Star Wars, but I think most of it sucks. Most of it's terrible. Sadly, I'm not really a huge fan of it, to be honest with you. I'm a Lord of the Rings guy. Have you played the new Siege X? No, but I used to play a lot of Siege back when it came out. A lot. For the first like year one and two. Whenever they whenever Alibi came out, that was like the last season I played. That operator, that lady who has like the clones, the decoys. That was the last season I played, so quite a while ago. But I stopped playing after that. Whenever you stream, you got my full support, man. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Again, streaming is not my first port of call. The videos and documentaries will always be that, but I like streaming and jumping on with you guys. So thank you, man. I stream Thursdays, Saturdays, or Thursdays and Sundays, should I say, on here. There you go. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, Adam. I think DDP will finish Hamza earlier than most people think. I see many people say 4th round TKO, but I can see it 3rd or 2nd. Again, it all just depends on whether Hamza starts to wilt or not. That's the big question. If we see that, DDP is fight to lose, 100%. What about on the games channel, like live games, discussing, example, someone in the chat names a game, and you have like 5-minute timer to give your thoughts on it or something. Yeah, I like that. If I develop the game channel more and I actually stop half-assing it on there, then yes. Once I build up a more sizable base on there, for sure. I love to stream. It'd be nice. Even if it's just a little bit, it's just, again, it's just a time thing, man. It's just a time thing, bro. Like, again, so much of my time goes to this, to developing the Patreon, to doing stuff on the game channel as well. You know, when I can, again, not recently because I've been lazy as shit. Live stuff as well, man. Listen, it's difficult. Shoot a Reology? I wouldn't say that. Well, I mean, I haven't played it for a while, but 2020, I mean, that's still 5 years ago. Again, I don't really love competitive games too much anymore, though. I value my sanity, so I do prefer just playing mostly single-player stuff. Saying that, I still play a lot of Counter-Strike, and I've been playing CS for 11 years, so there you go. What am I talking about? More real videos from MMA? The AI videos are annoying. AI videos? How do you mean? Mine aren't. I mean, I did actually use a little bit of AI in the Ngannou video, but it was literally only for 2 stock footage shots. I mentioned this before. It's for 2 stock footage shots, which I couldn't make it. I couldn't get a specific thing elsewhere. It was literally for about 5 seconds just for B-roll. That was it. Just because I couldn't get footage of a boxing ring properly done, you know, for free. So that was it. And even then, I didn't like doing it. Well, my crackdown currently, I'm still good at CS, I'd always say. Getting into Valorant a little bit. But again, I mostly play single player. Rematch I've been playing a lot of recently, actually. Rematch is great fun. Football game, which is really, really, really fun. Split Fiction I started. Yeah. Some other stuff here and there. Replaying Resident Evil 7. Loads of little stuff. Yeah, Valorant, you know it. It's just basically Counter-Strike. It's basically CS. And because it's basically CS, it's not that difficult. I mean, I'm used to it. Then again, playing unranked games against people who aren't very good, you know, it's not the same. If I played an actual proper ranked game, I'd probably get my ass handed to me. And the stream, just get a screen time reveal. I can do that on my phone anyway. I don't know about my computer. How do I do? It's like device health or something. Again, I don't really look at this too much. Screen time. It's probably pretty bad. I'm gonna be real. Actually, I don't know. Screen time goal, was this it? Ooh, yeah, it's pretty bad. My daily average screen time is 6 hours and 14 minutes. Not great. Should be lower. It used to be. It was lower a while ago. I think. I mean, yeah. Yesterday was pretty low, like 4 hours. So there you go. I'm not on it that much. Too much Instagram brain rot scrolling. That's what it is. Dumb. And too much Twitter usage, bro. That's the problem. Too much bullshit time on Twitter. Not bad, actually. Mine is 10. That's crazy. Is 6 average? Hey, I meant screen time. Hey. Screen time, nothing else. Did Hertz Oliveira get knocked out? No, not really. I expected it, JVD, man. I expected it. Ilia Topuria is an animal. And I like both guys, so I just wanted a great fight. So, Tears Field was the MMA dudes game. It's a European kind of game, I think. 6 hours, 8 minutes. There you go. How do you check that? I just went on. I'm on my Samsung, but I just typed in like device health or screen time and settings and filled it through there. I don't know about iPhones if you're on that, or whatever OS you're on. But yeah, I mean, it has been lower in the past, and it usually is a bit lower. But I've just been on it a little bit more than usual recently. But again, if you my actual screen time is probably way higher because I'm on my computer, bro. So, but it's work a lot of the time, and if it's not, when I'm playing games, I guess that counts too. But yeah, I don't think about it. 60. Again, I'm trying to neutralize it. Just temper how much I'm using. It sounds like a fucking drug. In a lot of ways, it is. It's short form brain rot. That's what it is. If you call that out, I've tried to delete YouTube Shorts. I've tried to roll back my YouTube app to remove YouTube Shorts. I've tried to add extensions in, which you can do on desktop. Instagram, you can't. All of these, it's difficult. There's probably a way to do it if you jailbreak your phone or something, but I just can't be asked. But, they do nothing for your brain. 16 hours, that's fucking nuts, bro. That's insane. I'm gonna be really, that's fucking insane. 16 hours? How? I don't believe that. I got higher than 6, I get a headache. Yeah, I'm not surprised, bro. Probably a good thing. It's your brain. I think it's your brain telling you, yeah, let's actually stop now. Probably a good idea. Not surprised by that. But anyway, guys, I am going to have to lower you and leave you because that is the hour mark gone. I want to get a Games Channel video probably done in a minute. Record that whilst I'm still here, whilst I'm still set up, and whilst I'm still present. And then I'm going to wind down for the evening. But thank you so much for being here. It's been a lovely little stream. Have a good morning, night, afternoon, evening, wherever you're at in the world. Stay safe. Stay very, very hydrated, especially in this hot weather in the UK and anywhere else. And I will see you on Thursday. Have a good one, people.